Hi guys, so today I have a new video for you, and in this video I'm going to be doing a little shop log slash show and tell of some makeup that I got. I actually recently went on holiday and I got a lot of makeup there unexpectedly actually, because I didn't expect to get as much as I did. But of course it doesn't matter, like I got a lot of fun products, so it's all good. But I thought that I would show all the products today in this video. And I actually went on holiday to Italy for a couple of days. I went to Venice, and then I also went to Croatia. So I got products in both countries. I got the most in Croatia. I only got 2 items in Italy, but yeah, so this is the little bag that I have. It is a Sephora bag, as you can see. The Sephora. So I actually only got 1 item at Sephora, and I guess I'm gonna just start with that and then show all the other stuff. So I first got the Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm, and I actually already own a couple Fenty items, like makeup products. I already own the Gloss Balm and 2 highlighters, which I love all of those products a lot. I decided to get this one as well because I didn't even know that they made lip balm, but then I saw somebody on Instagram that owned it, so I was kind of curious, so I saw it at Sephora and I decided to get it. And this is the Pro Kisser lip balm in the color Hint Hint. I believe that this is actually the only color that they have because I didn't really see any other colors, and also the lip gloss is pretty like transparent, but I don't know, they still decided to give it a name, I guess. And the packaging is actually, or like the packaging, the box is actually matte, and the logo Fenty Beauty is shimmery, so it's like kind of glossy. And then over here the swatch of the color is also like glossy. Quite interesting. So and this is a lip balm that has 12 milliliters in there, or 0.4 fluid ounces. So let's open it up. I've already kind of like ripped the packaging a little bit. Let's put this down. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's just a basic kind of like off-white tube, and just again says Fenty Beauty on there, and Hint Hint and Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm, and also says again that it's 12 milliliters and 0.4 fluid ounces. So it just again has like some basic information on there. And so let's just open it up. I guess you would expect this to be a regular squeezy tube, but it actually has an applicator, which I think is like quite unexpected. I didn't even expect it myself. It's quite unique. Oh, there's a good pop. So yeah, and it really does have a very nice applicator. It's like a little curved. Why doesn't it want to focus? Yeah, as you can see, it's like a little bit curvy, but like not too curvy. And I actually really enjoy this applicator. I think it's really nice. I actually also really quite like the lip balm. I think it is a really good lip balm. It is not like too thick, but also like not too watery. So it's like a really good in between. So I really like it. It's not like sticky at all. It has like a very subtle kind of sugary scent to it, which I also like. So I'm actually quite a fan of this one. I can definitely recommend it. And as I said, I got it at Sephora, and it costed about like 13 euros and a little bit, which may be kind of expensive for a lip balm, but since it's Fenty, I just wanted to give it a shot because I know that they have really good products and I just really like the company, so that's why I got it. Let's put it back. So that's that. Let's put it to the side. So let's go over to the second product. The second item that I have is this Garnier BB cream. This packaging, this box, again, is very shiny, very glossy. And like the BB letters are like kind of raised. Kind of has like some texture. And I basically got the combination to oily skin BB cream in the color Light, and this one actually also has SPF 20. And I actually had already been wanting to get this BB cream for a longer time. I even remember like years ago, this was like very popular when like BB creams first became popular in the West. A lot of beauty gurus like had this one and they really liked it, but I just never got around to buying it, probably because it costs like about like 10 euros or something, or 12 euros even in Belgium, and I was like a high schooler that didn't have a lot of money, that was kind of broke, didn't have the money to like buy this, so I basically never actually got it. But now I want to actually give it a shot, and I actually almost bought this in Belgium, where it is, like I said, around like 10 or 12 euros, but then I saw it in Croatia, and I first saw it in a store called Bipa, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's spelled B-I-P-A, and it was 51 kunas there, so it was around, I don't even remember how much money that is, but I think around like 7.5 euros. But then I also saw it at DM, and it was only 41 kunas there, so that's why I decided to buy it, and to finally actually try it out and see if I liked it. So that's what I did, and 41 kunas, by the way, is about like €5.70. I calculated it with my calculator on my phone, so yeah, that was definitely a lot more affordable than it is in Belgium, which I was quite happy about that, because I was like, it's kind of a good deal, you know. So yeah, and this is supposed to be a all-in-one product as well. As you can see, it has like a bunch of different languages on there, but none of them are English or Dutch or French or anything that I can understand, so it doesn't really say a lot to me, but yeah, it does have a lot of information on there. So let's just open it up and see. So this is what the actual packaging looks like. I quite like the kind of golden shimmery color that this tube has. I think it's quite pretty. But besides that, I definitely feel like you can tell that this is a BB cream from like a skincare brand, because of course like Garnier normally makes skincare. I feel like you can definitely tell by like the blue and the green, of course, of the logo, like it doesn't really look like makeup, it more looks like a skincare product. But I do actually like the packaging. I like that it's kind of sleek, which of course if you get the one for regular skin or like normal skin, the packaging is like a little shorter and like more fat. So yeah, but let's say this is supposed to be like a 5-in-1. I don't even know what 5 things it should be able to do. Maybe like moisturizer, foundation, sunscreen. I don't know what else. I can't think of 5, but this is basically what it looks like. It actually has 40 milliliters. I didn't even mention that. So 40 milliliters. And then this is the color. It already kind of like squeezed out a little bit. Oh my god, it's kind of like dripping. I don't know. I think it's maybe because I took this in the plane, so maybe that's kind of why I messed up a little bit. But yeah. So I also like, I don't know if I said that, I got the color light. I think I might have said that, but I did want to say something, that this foundation or this BB cream only has 2 colors. It has light and medium, which is really just like kind of sad that it only has 2 colors, because I feel like there's probably a lot of people that would want to try this, but who are just way too light or way too dark. I guess probably more likely too dark, because the 2 colors are quite light, which is kind of unfortunate. And that's definitely something that like Garnier should work on, but I feel like this is probably not, oops, I feel like this is probably not one of their most like popular products at the moment, so they're probably just like not gonna like extend this whole shade range, because I don't think a lot of people still buy this nowadays. But I don't know, still a little bit shitty, but yeah. I do actually like the product though, because I've already used it a couple of times, and I do think it actually is pretty good. It does have a nice coverage. It's not like too thick or too heavy. I definitely feel like it is quite a lightweight, almost like a moisturizer. So I do actually quite like it. So that's that. Then let's go over to the next product. Well, the next thing we have is this Sally Hansen Color Therapy, and I actually bought this one on the island Murter. I don't know if that's how it's probably badly pronounced, but I got it in this one store. It was called like Dante's, I don't know, Dante. That's what it was called. And it seemed like they were kind of selling a lot of like makeup and skincare things that came from Germany, because sometimes it had like German stickers on there that said like sale and then like the price in euro. But basically they sold like a bunch of those things, and they had like 2 giant buckets of nail polish. So my sister and I were like looking through them, and I found this Sally Hansen nail polish, and on the bucket it said like a note that said that everything was 15 kuna, which is like about €2, so that's really cheap. And they had like Sally Hansen, they had some like Essie as well, they had like L'Oreal, they had I think also some like Wet n Wild, Essence, but also just like some random brands that I didn't even know they had like I had like never heard of before. But I of course was like more interested in like the more expensive brands that I could now get for like €2. And at the register, like we actually got like a bunch of different nail polishes, and I also got an eyeshadow palette, which you will see in a little bit. By the register, like in total we had to pay like €13 for like 6 or 7 items, which is like so cheap. So we were really happy because we got like a bunch of good products, and one of them is this Sally Hansen nail polish, and this is in the color 520 Bronze Reflection. Make some noise. So it is a really pretty shimmery bronzy color. I think it just looks really gorgeous. And normally I think we do have Sally Hansen in Belgium, and I think these nail polishes normally cost like, I don't know, like 10 euros or something. I think the regular nail polishes, like their basic, I don't know what they're called, nail polishes are like 6 or 7 or something, but then these ones are like more expensive, so I think they're probably like 10 or 11 or something. So 2 euros is like a bargain. And it is still good. I have tried it. It does still work fine. So yeah, maybe I can open it up. So as you can see, it still looks fine. And I'm just like really happy that I was able to buy this beautiful shade. So let's look at the next item. I'll get the next item that I bought at the same store in Murter. And this is the Essence Quattro eyeshadow palette in the color 05 to Die For. And I remember that I used to own this eyeshadow palette, but I got rid of it at some point, and I don't even really remember why, because I always liked this. It was always a good palette, but I just at some point decided to get rid of it. But I feel like right now I really wanted to get it again, because I kind of miss it. I feel like it's such a good basic palette to have. And I don't know, I just think it's a really good palette, to be honest. And this like brown shade is just like the perfect, like, I don't know, like ashy dark brown. And then you have this beautiful highlighter, and then you have some like bronze color to spice it up, and it's like a very basic beige that I would always use just like all over the lid. So I feel like it is such a good palette, and this palette is actually discontinued, so I don't even know where they got this. Like, again, they just got it from like Germany, and we actually got a bag from Rossmann, which is a German drugstore, so I don't even know, but I'm glad that I found it. And again, it was like, I don't remember exactly how much it was, because everything had like a different price, and we didn't get it like a receipt, so I don't know exactly how much this was, but like I said, everything was like around, we got like, I think 6 items in total, and everything cost like 2 euros if you calculate it, like, so basically, so if you like calculate it, everything cost like about 2 euros, so I don't exactly remember how much this was, but it was pretty affordable. Something I did notice is that this is basically loose, so the glue is just like, has detached, so that's kind of an issue, but of course I can just glue it back. I do have some super glue, so I can just do it, and I'm really glad that I bought this again. So this is discontinued, but I somehow was able to still get one, so I was really happy when I saw that. So yeah, because like I said, I always really enjoyed this palette, and I for some reason got rid of it, but I'm really glad that I have one again, because it was always like really good. So yeah, that's that. And then at the same store, I also got this Blistex Matte Plus lip balm, and this is just like a very basic Blistex lip balm. I don't really have a lot to say about this, but I actually have to say that I do really like it. I have 2 other Blistex lip balms, one of them of which I also bought on this trip, and this is definitely the one that I like the best by far, because this one also has that like mintiness to it, but it's definitely more subtle than like Carmex or like Burt's Bees or whatever. Like, it definitely is more subtle mintiness, but it does still have like this minty touch to it, so I really like that. That's what it looks like. Yeah, besides that, I don't really have anything to say about this. I really enjoy this lip balm. I think it's really good. I feel like it's definitely worth a shot, so I definitely recommend it. Let's see. Maybe I can show you the other Blistex that I got. So this is the other one. This is the Raspberry Lemonade Blast, and I got this one in Italy. I got this one on Lido, which is like an island close to Venice. And this one actually does have SPF 15. The other one doesn't have it, I'm pretty sure. No, it doesn't. So this is kind of like the difference in packaging. This one is, of course, a lot more basic, while this one is quite funky because it does have this like flavor to it. But the thing is, I bought this lip balm thinking that it was going to be kind of minty, but because I knew that like Blistex lip balms normally are kind of minty. So my mom also has this one, the like Med Plus one. So I bought this one first. Like I said, I bought this one in Italy, so I bought this one before the other one. But I expected this to be like minty, but then when I tried it, it totally wasn't, and it was just a very basic like raspberry with like a slight lemony flavored lip balm, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't really like this lip balm that much, so I think I'm actually gonna give it away. I guess if you're into that and like a very basic lip balm that has, I mean, that's not really basic, but the texture, the feeling is basic. It's just the flavor is like quite, the scent is definitely special. It's definitely not just like your basic lip balm scent. Yeah, it definitely has like a unique scent to it. I feel like raspberry and lemonade, you can definitely like smell the raspberry, but also definitely smell lemon in there. So yeah, it's definitely a unique scent. It's just that I don't like the formula that much. So yeah, that's basically that. But I got this one at a drugstore in Lido, or at Lido. I don't remember the name of the drugstore. This was like €1.69 or something, like pretty cheap. But like I said, I'm not a fan of it, so yeah, probably will be giving that one away. So let's see what else we got. Sorry if you could hear my mom. I tried to like turn off the recording, like pause it, because I can actually do that, because by the way, I'm filming with a new phone. I'm filming with the Huawei P Smart 2019, not with my iPod anymore, which I made a video of, like what's my iPod, like about a year ago or something, but I'm filming with a new phone, so I can pause right now, which is really interesting and really good. Really handy, because a lot of times I will get interrupted and then I can just pause it and like continue on. But now, so that's really handy. Before that I could never do that, but now I actually can, so I really like that. But let's continue. I only have a couple more items left, and I'm gonna try to maybe not talk as long about these. I also got the Essence Mousse Foundation, and this is the Soft Touch Mousse Makeup. It's matte and it's in the color 01 Matte Sand. And this is like another item that I used to own, and I really wanted to try like a mousse foundation again, because I'm not the type of person that likes to use foundation, but like mousse foundations are of course a lot more like soft and like a lot more low coverage and just not as like cakey or thick or like annoying. Like they're just definitely a lot more like light, which I really liked about them. So I decided to grab this one, and the packaging is like glass, which is quite like luxurious, mainly for Essence, and then the lid is just plastic. And it has 16 grams or 0.56 ounces. So yeah, definitely has quite some product in there. So as you can see, I have already used this, and again, this actually does match my skin tone really well, and I honestly really enjoy this product. It is really good. It is really matte. It is just like really good for oily skin. And I actually used it a couple of days without a face powder, and it did actually stay on really well. I noticed that it kind of like really dries, like you put it on and it really just like locks in place, which I didn't even expect it to be that like long lasting, but it really was. So when it makes totally different noise than with a lid. quite interesting how the noise is like very different without the lid on. But yeah, I actually really, I don't know if that makes any noise. Oh yeah, it does. I don't know if you can hear that, but it makes like a funny noise. I don't know. So yeah, I actually really like this a lot. Again, this was something that I had been wanting to buy for a longer time, and now I just got it. And I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy with it. So definitely something I can recommend. Now the thing is, this one does not have SPF, and I found that out the hard way because my face got completely sunburned the day that I used this, or like one of the days that I used it. So this is definitely something you need to use in combination with sunscreen, because it is not like, it doesn't have like any sun protector in there, so definitely use sunscreen with this. That's what it looks like. If I like kind of wipe off my finger, you can't really see it that much, but I do actually really enjoy it. I have a couple more products that are like pretty simple products, so I'll go over them a little bit faster. I have the Catrice Eyebrow Stylist, and this is just an eyebrow pencil that I got because I ran out of my eyebrow pencils, so I had to get a new one. Is it focusing? Yeah. And this is the color 045 Never Be Ashamed. Ash Shamed. It's an ashy color, but it's just a very ashy brown shade, and I've already used this and I do quite like it. It is just a very basic, good eyebrow pencil. And it also has a little spoolie on one side, so that's quite fun. So yeah, just a very basic but good pencil. Then I also got the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner. How is the color already like, the lettering is already starting to like chip off. I love that. I love quality makeup. No, but it's actually a really good lip liner. It's in the color 07 Lost in Love, and this is just a very simple like nude, darker nude lip liner, which looks quite close to my own lip color. And that was exactly what I was looking for, just like a liner that was close to my own lip color, so I can use it with more nude lipsticks or maybe as like a base under lip gloss. So I'm really glad that I found this one. Again, it is really good. It is really like creamy, but like not overly creamy to the point that like it just smudges right off your face, or I don't know, it definitely is a good lip liner. I really enjoy the Essence lip liners quite a lot, so again, a very good purchase. I think I got like both of these and also the mousse foundation in Pula at Bipa, whatever that store is called. And they were all like pretty affordable. Everything was like in between like €1 and like €3. Everything was around like a couple of euros basically, if you like convert it or whatever. So let's see. The last couple of items are some more eyeshadows. So I got this Catrice eyeshadow sticks, and this is a 12-hour long-lasting sweat-proof product. Ooh, that makes an interesting noise. And it's in the color 030 Powerful Peach. I can't really tell yet if it is actually, or like I can't really say if it actually lasts up to 12 hours because I have not really used it for that long yet. But I will try it out and hopefully it actually will stay that long. This is a product that has like 1 gram in there, so not a lot of product, but yeah, so 1 gram or like 0.03 ounces. And this is what it looks like. So it's just one of those like twistable eye pencils or like eye crayons or whatever, and it's just like an interesting triangle shape, but it basically is like this peachy color. It's like a little bit more of like a darker peachy color. It's not super like pink as the packaging. It's definitely a little bit more like mauvey, but I do quite like it. I guess if you swatch it, it is maybe a little bit more peachy, but it is not like super bright peachy. I definitely quite enjoy this color, and it has a really pretty shine to it. So yeah, as you can see, it is definitely quite a stunning shade. Kind of, it's like a little bit dangly, like a little bit like, I don't know, not dangly, but it almost sounds like it's gonna fall apart, but it actually does feel like a good quality eyeshadow stick. I don't know. So that's that. And again, that was one that I got at Bipa. And then I'll immediately grab the last two items. These are both eyeshadows, and I got these at DM. I actually got this at a different DM than the one that I got the Garnier BB cream at. But basically, again at DM, I actually got both these items on sale, and they're both eyeshadows, as I said. So let's start with this one first, because you can already see the color basically. This is a Catrice eyeshadow, a mono eyeshadow, and it's a very beautiful like shimmery minty green shade, and it also is called 910 My Mint. Very funny. All Catrice products have like puns in them or something, or like a lot of them do, in the names. And this is the Absolute Eye Color, which is what their eyeshadows are called, and it has 3 grams or 0.10 ounces. And this is basically just a shimmery green eyeshadow, like a light green, minty green. It has such a beautiful, almost like a warm shimmer to it, even though it's not like that warm. It almost is like this, I don't know, it's just really pretty. I really like this. Like, look at that. I just think it's gorgeous, this like shine. And I actually really enjoy using shades like this, just like all over the lid. I feel like it's very like early 2000s. I think it's really cool. I really enjoy the type of looks. But I guess you can always use this as like a little accent color in a makeup look, or you can just like use it as like one of the shades that you use. Of course, it doesn't just have to be the only shade, but that's just kind of how I usually would wear this. And I think I have already worn it on vacation, and it was a really good eyeshadow. As you can see, it does swatch really nicely, so yeah. And I think this one was on sale for like 10 kuna, which is just like €1.50 or something, which is very cheap. So I was really glad that I was able to find this one. And then the last product is this LOV eyeshadow, and I actually had never heard of this brand before, but I just like saw it when I was like looking through the sale stuff, and it says Unexpected Eyeshadow, and it's number 360. Can you see it? 360 Lagoon Escape, and it says Metallic Pleasure Pure Shine. There's some like stickiness on here, and there's like little fuzzies stuck. I don't know. And this one is again 3 grams or 0.10 ounces. And let me see, there's a mirror in here, which I don't want to like blind you guys with the light, but look how beautiful that eyeshadow is. As you can see, I already used it because the brush already has product on there, but it is just so gorgeous. And like, this is such a luxury packaging, like the shiny black, and then the mirror and the little brush and everything, and the shadow itself like has this beautiful wave like type effect to it. And then of course it has like the little circles in there. I don't know, it just looks very luxurious. And I paid like 20 kunas for this, or 20, which is about like €3, which is so cheap. So I was really glad again that I was able to find this one, because it is just such a beautiful, gorgeous like blue, but like it's almost like a sea blue, which is also probably why it's called like lagoon. It's very, you know, sea blue, like cool toned, but also like a little bit greeny almost. It's just a very, very interesting color. So let me swatch it. See, it's a little hard to swatch because of the like the ridges, like the wave effect, but as you can see, it is so pretty. It is just so shiny, and I don't know, I'm really just into, I'm so into this. I think it looks so pretty. And I don't know, I think it looks really cute. The packaging as well looks very like luxurious. So that's what it looks like. And look at the shimmer, like the shimmer in the shadow is amazing, while the other one has a really beautiful like shine to it, like a metallicness to it. This one has like a very, very beautiful shimmer. It just looks insane to me. It is so pretty. I'm really so happy that I actually found this one. So yeah, that was my last product. So maybe I can kind of like show you guys everything. So that's that. That's another Sephora bag that has a present in there. So I'm not gonna show that, even though the person who the present is for is probably not gonna watch this, but just in case. So this is everything that I bought. Those are all the products. Let's maybe zoom in. That's everything. So overall, I'm really happy with all these items. The only thing that I would say I don't like that much is the Blistex lip balm, which I probably will give away. But besides that, I'm actually really happy with all the other wonderful items. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little show and tell shoplog video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this maybe inspired you to get some makeup that you're seeing this video. Maybe you're like, oh, that seems like an interesting product. Seems like something that I would want to get, that I would like to use. And if you're watching this during the day, then have a wonderful day. Have a nice day. And if you're watching it at night, then good night. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.